Students, in this video we are going to discuss 6 name reactions. Okay, so first we'll start with Cannizzaro reaction. Now we have done aldol condensation, cross aldol condensation, right? Now all those reactions are of carbonyl compound having your alpha hydrogen. If alpha hydrogen is present, okay, then what happen is in presence of dilute alkali like sodium oxide, potassium hydroxide, they will undergo self condensation to give your aldol product or ketol product. Okay, now in Cannizzaro reaction, so actually this is the reaction for your aldehyde which do not contain alpha hydrogen. Okay, now what will happen to the aldehyde which do not have alpha hydrogen? When they react with dilute, they won't react with dilute NaOH or KOH. They need is a drastic conditions, and for that they need is a concentrated alkali. Okay, concentrated sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Then what happen is like the aldehyde group CHO, okay, it will undergo oxidation and it will undergo reduction. So whenever your aldehyde group, when it get oxidized, okay, when it get oxidized, so it will convert to your acid, carboxylic acid, and when this undergo reduction, okay, when this aldehyde group get reduced, so it will change to your alcohol group, okay, primary alcohol. So again aldehyde on oxidation will give carboxylic acid, okay, and aldehyde on reduction give 1 degree alcohol. Okay, sir. So any aldehyde or ketone which do not have alpha hydrogen, so let's take an example of benzaldehyde, okay, CHO. Now this is alpha carbon and which do not have alpha hydrogen. Now when this is treated with concentrated alkali like potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide, dilute sanga they won't react. Okay, what happen is this group will undergo oxidation reduction. The same will undergo oxidation reduction. That means this molecule will undergo disproportionation reaction. Okay, now whenever you are so this group, aldehyde group, undergo reduction, it will give is a primary alcohol. So nothing will change, no carbon atom will add, okay, or no carbon atom will get reduced. So jatiora cha benzene ring and 1 carbon cha, and this 1 carbon will change to primary alcohol. Okay, and the same will get oxidized, and when this aldehyde group get oxidized, it will convert to carboxylic acid. Okay, now acids are and base is there. So acid base, so acid formed by a base, so react it will form a salt. So instead of your only carboxylic acid, you will get a salt of carboxylic acid kinabhane tyaha base cha, and it will give you a salt, potassium huncha. Okay, sir. So these two are the product during Cannizzaro reaction. So again Cannizzaro reaction is the reaction, okay, for aldehyde which do not have any alpha hydrogen. So let us take one more example, and example of formaldehyde or methanol. Bio again, so your carbons are, there is no alpha carbon means no alpha hydrogen. So whenever it undergo Cannizzaro reaction, so Cannizzaro reaction ma we react it with concentrated KOH or NaOH. Okay, what happen again, the same thing will happen, like it will convert to alcohol and salt of acid. So alcohol जस्तै एउटै मात्रै कार्बन छ, that will change to CH2OH, अझै एउटा H छ, so you will have your CH3OH, methanol you will get. Okay, and the same will get oxidized. When it get oxidized, CHO will convert to COOH. Okay, since base is there, again it will now change to salt. You will get is salt of carboxylic acid, potassium salt of carboxylic acid. So this is Cannizzaro reaction. Cannizzaro reaction for aldehyde without alpha hydrogen, reagent concentrated potassium hydroxide, concentrated sodium hydroxide, okay, and product your alcohol and salt of carboxylic acid. Now next name reaction is Hell-Volhard-Jelinski reaction. Okay, and now this reaction is for carboxylic acid. Now what is this reaction? Your carboxylic acid again having alpha hydrogen, okay, are halogenated. That means H will get replaced by halogen at alpha position when on treatment with chlorine or bromine in presence of red phosphorus to give alpha halo carboxylic acid. Now any carboxylic acid having alpha hydrogen, so alpha hydrogen ko lagi carbon hunu paryo and that carbon must have alpha hydrogen euta ya duita. Okay, so this is your carboxylic acid required for the reaction. And ke huncha yaha, so halogenated when it is treated with your halogen. So this halogen can be your chlorine or bromine. Okay, so and catalyst is required, and in this case the catalyst is red phosphorus. What happened here, halogen, okay, your this carboxylic acid will get halogenated at alpha position, so this carbon will get halogenated. Okay, so H will get replaced by halogen, so you will get is R, then C iota, so X, okay, and COOH, so you will get is alpha halo carboxylic acid, and this X again is your either Cl or Br. So for example, okay, if we have CH3COOH, when it is reacting with chlorine in presence of red phosphorus, okay, then again you need to know here is alpha carbon, right? Yo timro carboxylic acid ho, so this is your alpha carbon. Now product ke huncha, one of the alpha hydrogen will get replaced by your halogen, and halogen in this case is chlorine. So you will get is euta duita la euta le replace garyo, so CH2, okay, COOH, and this alpha carbon will get halogenated, chlorinated, Cl आउँछ भयो. Again if we have a COOH, ठिकै छ, plus bromine and red phosphorus. Now product के हुन्छ, now this is your carboxylic acid functional group, so this carbon is your alpha carbon भयो. Now हेर, so एकजना दुईजना, so this is alpha, so यो carbon को valency मिल 1 2 3 and one more hydrogen is present here. Okay, so एउटा hydrogen हुन्छ, so product के हुन्छ, now this hydrogen will get replaced by your halogen, so you will get is COOH and Br here. So this is the product, okay, of your reaction when you do Hale-Volaz-Zielinski reaction. And last one again, CH3, CH2, CH2, then COOH, okay, then again bromine, then red phosphorus. Now you need to identify your alpha carbon, so this is your carboxylic acid, so it means this one is your alpha carbon. Okay, now this carbon will get brominated, so one of hydrogen will get replaced by bromine, र अरु जति पनि carbon छ there will be no change, just the CH3 runs at CH2, no change, but this CH, okay, now will change to CH and Br and COOH. Hope you have understood this reaction. Next reaction is Gabriel phthalate imide synthesis. Okay, now what is phthalate imide compound? So this is your phthalic acid, okay, phthalic acid. Now when you treat it with ammonia, if you heat it, so you will get is amide. Carboxylic acid la ammonia ra heat gare ne will get is amide. Okay, now again yahabara, so if we do like etabara condensation reaction, so yahabara NH3 niskera jन्छ, then this NH2 from this ra yahabara euta hydrogen niskera jन्छ, this is amide, AMIDE by amide, C double bonded O NH2 cha, ra NH3 niskinda what happen is you will get C double bonded O NH and C double bonded O, it will form bond with this by yahabara NH2, then H gare and carbonyl will form bond with this nitrogen, so this is phthalate imide. Okay, so your reactions later will come across this reaction, so you should know what phthalate imide is. right? So your benzene ring, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, and NH, and H is there. So thionyl imide. Okay. Now, so Gabriel, thionyl imide ma what is the reaction bandakiri? In this reaction, thionyl imide is first of all treated with ethanolic KOH to form potassium thionyl imide. So if we treat this imide, okay, what is imide again? Benzene ring C double bonded O, NH, C double bonded O, and again bond with this NH only. But this thionyl imide, when this is treated with ethanolic KOH, what happen is with this H will get replaced by K. Okay, so we'll get is potassium thionyl imide. So C double bonded O, again C double bonded O, then N by K. This is plus and minus, but it will form a salt with KOH will form salt with this imide. Okay, now potassium, then thionyl imide, this on treatment with alkyl halide. Now this upon treatment with alkyl halide, RCl, okay, gives an alkyl thionyl imide. Now this again K will get replaced by R, so we'll get is C double bonded O, C double bonded O, then N will get is R. It will form bond with this R, okay, alkylated. Imide will get alkylated. Now this upon hydrolysis with dilute hydrochloric acid, this upon hydrolysis will get is like this will get OH, OH, and this will get HH. So we'll get is phthalic acid, C double bonded OH, C double bonded OH, and primary amine. We'll get is primary amine. NR र यहाँ दुईटा hydrogen आउँछ. This is 1 degree amine. So Gabriel thionyl imide is usually preparation of primary amine. Right? From this reaction we prepare is primary amine. Again thionyl imide KOH सँग treat गर्छ. We'll get is potassium thionyl imide. This upon treatment with your alkyl halide will get alkylated, okay, and which upon hydrolysis yield primary amine containing that particular your alkyl group. Okay, sir. Suppose we have a like reaction, for example, C double bonded, again take this as a reagent here. So treat it with ethanolic KOH, then with any alkyl group CH3, CH2, then Cl, okay. KOH सँग treat गर्दाखेरि H लाई K ले replace गर्छ, and CH3, CH2, Cl सँग गर्दा K लाई again alkyl group ले replace गर्छ. So what you can write, एउटा step skip गरेर what you can write is you are going to get N and your alkyl group. So alkyl group you CH2 सँग bond form गर्छ, then CH3. Okay. Now this upon hydrolysis, when we do the hydrolysis of this thing, so you will get is एउटा product is your phthalic acid, okay, and another one is your primary amine. So primary amine यहाँ को छ भन्दाखेरि NH2, this NH2, then CH2, CH3, you will get is ethane amine. So we'll do one more reaction, okay. बुझ्नु अलिकति मजाले बुझ्नु. Like if we have this alkyl group, okay, if this is treated with your imide, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, then NH, okay, followed by KOH, and at the end we are doing hydrolysis, okay. What would be the product? So thionyl imide potassium iodide छ, यो छ. So when we do this thing react गर्छ, so what will happen is this H will get replaced by this alkyl group, and when we do the hydrolysis we'll get is the amine. So finally what we are going to get is amine, benzene ring, CH2, CH2, and NH2, जुन चाहिँ alkyl chloride जुन चाहिँ छ सो त्यसको Cl will get replaced by NH2 in Gabriel Thalyle imide reaction. मैले this is different way to approach towards the reaction or to the product. Okay, last one. Okay, so this is your imide. Then let this be treated with KOH, then CH3 Br. Okay, what happen is like here H will get replaced by your alkyl of N, right, NH. Alkyl group here is your CH3. Then this upon hydrolysis, okay, what happen, यो break हुन्छ, यहाँ H आउँछ and अर्को phthalic acid पाउँछौ र main product is like your N with 2 hydrogen and CH3. You will get is primary amine. Okay, so this is your Gabriel Thalal imide synthesis. So this is synthesis of primary amine. Now next is Hofmann bromamide reaction, and this is very important reaction. You need it while doing conversion. Okay, so this is this is the reaction where your where the conversion is from higher number of carbon atom to lower number of carbon atom. Okay, so step down reaction pani bhन्छ यिनीहरुलाई. Now this is what happened in this reaction, very simple one. So jati pani primary acid amide cha, okay, so this upon treatment with ethanolic solution of KOH or NaOH bromine. So when ethanolic solution of KOH NaOH bromine sanga react garda, what we get is NaOBr or KOBr, okay, sodium bromide, potassium bromide, and it gives a primary amine with 1 carbon atom less. Again your primary acid amide, so this is your primary acid amide, duita hydrogen. Okay, this upon treatment with ethanolic KOH or NaOH, okay, and bromine, your two mixture like what we can call is this two mixture will give KOBr. So instead of writing KOH plus Br2, we can write is KOBr. Okay, then what happen is we'll get amine with 1 carbon atom less. So यहाँबाट तिम्रो एउटा CO group निस्किन्छ and you will get is amine with 1 carbon atom less. Okay, for example, if we have CH3, CH2, C double bonded O, NH2. So if we treat it with ethanolic KOH plus bromine, what happen is from here this group will get removed. Okay, so we'll get is CH3, CH2 and NH2. So यता कतिवटा कार्बन थियो, दुई तीनटा थियो, एउटा दुईटा तीनटा, and in product how many you are getting, एउटा दुईटा. So this is the reactions where step you need to reduce the number of carbon atom. Okay, again Hofmann bromamide reaction ma kunai pani amide. So if we have like this amide, C double bonded O and NH2, okay, then if we are treating it with sodium hypobromide, then what happen is like, okay, this is your Hofmann bromamide reaction, right? यहाँबाट तिम्रो के हुन्छ, carbonyl carbon will get removed and you will get is benzene ring with NH2. Okay, again let us take more example. CH3, C double bonded O, NH2. Then if you are reacting it with ethanolic NaOH and bromine, okay, so what happen is like this carbonyl group niskincha, okay, and we'll get is benzene ring CH2, CH2 NH2 as a product. If the question is like convert, okay, butanoic acid to your propane amine. Now how you are going to proceed? So which reaction again we'll do later. Just the butanoic acid here is your katera carbon, 4 carbon and COOH. Okay. So CH2, CH2. So you need to convert this to propanamine with 3 carbon and NH2. Okay. Now this is very simple conversion. So यहाँ के गर्नु पर्छ is like your there is one carbon atom less, right? यहाँ एउटा दुईटा तीनटा छ, and in this case how many carbon atom are there? 1 2 3 and 4. So that means one carbon is getting lesser here, right? So we have to do is Hofmann bromamide reaction. So Hofmann bromamide reaction ko लागि what you need is amide. Okay, now amide, so you have functional group like acid, so you need to convert this to amide. Now conversion cha, so कुन चाहिँ reaction गर्छ भन्दा simply will react it with अघि पनि देखाएको थिएँ मैले Gabriel Thalal imide मा, whenever your acid, okay, whenever it is treated with ammonia and heated, okay, what happen is here OH group will get replaced by NH2. Simple OH will get replaced by NH2, so you will get is CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bonded O and NH2. Okay. Now once you get amide, what you have to do is simple Hofmann bromamide reaction. So for that what reagent you need is sodium hypobromide. Okay. Now के हुन्छ यहाँबाट this CO group निस्किन्छ and you will get is like propane amine CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. So this is how we do the conversion. So conversion ko lagi most of the reaction you should know. Step down hundasa, step up hundasa. So that thing also you need to know. Okay. So this is your Hofmann bromamide reaction. So where your amide, okay, will get converted to amine with one carbon atom less with, okay, sodium hydroxide plus bromine or potassium hydroxide with bromine. Next one, Gattermann's reaction. Okay, first we did in previous class video we did Gattermann-Koch, and this is your Gattermann's reaction. So it is somewhat similar to that of Sandmeyer reaction. So this is your conversion, okay, of diazonium salt to, okay, your chlorobenzene or bromobenzene. So diazonium salt, what is diazonium salt? So benzene ring with N2 plus Cl minus diazonium salt. Okay. So this upon treatment with your copper powder, copper with HCl, okay, halogen acid and copper. So you will get what happen is this diazonium salt N2 plus Cl minus will get replaced by Cl. So you will get is chlorobenzene, and when the same is reacted with copper powder and HBr, what happen again, your N2 plus Cl minus will get replaced by Br. Okay, so this is similar with that of the Sandmeyer reaction. So what happens in Sandmeyer reaction? So Sandmeyer reaction, so reagent, the substrate is same like diazonium salt we are going to use, but instead of copper powder HCl we use is cuprous chloride. Okay, then what happen is we'll get is chlorobenzene, and when this is treated with cuprous bromide, okay, then we'll get is bromobenzene. So this two is Sandmeyer reaction, okay, and this two one is Gattermann's reaction. Okay, so Gattermann reaction ma copper and hydrogen acid, halogen acid, okay, and your Sandmeyer, your diazonium salt, cuprous chloride or cuprous bromide. Okay, both your like product is same like chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, substrate is also same, but using different reagents. Now this is last reaction, okay, a name reaction, last name reaction. So now carbyl amine reaction or isocyanide test. So this reaction is also used in identifying, okay, your primary amine group. Now what happen in this reaction is like your aliphatic and aromatic amines, primary amines, when this is heated with chloroform alcoholic KOH solution, okay, it gives is isocyanide which have extremely unpleasant smell. Again, your primary amine. So whenever primary amine, Okay, this is your aromatic one, aromatic, so aniline, right? Primary amine. So whenever this is treated with chloroform and alcoholic KOH solution, alcoholic, what happen is your this simple NH2 group will get converted to NC, okay, isocyanide, without any change in other molecule of your amine. Just say your benzene ring basa, but NH2 will get converted to NC, isocyanide, and this will give unpleasant smell. Timro, if if the product, if your compound is aniline, if you do this isocyanate test, okay, it will give unpleasant smell, and that is because of formation of isocyanate. If it won't give any like unpleasant smell, that means the compound which you are having is not a your this thing amine, primary amine. Okay, sir? So NC, then other product, byproduct, you will get like potassium chloride, water, okay. This is your carbonyl amine reaction. Again, if you have any primary amine CH3, CH2, NH2, when you do the carbonyl amine test reaction, what happen is like again, okay, NH2, only NH2 will get converted to NC, rest as it is basa. So CH3 huncha, CH2 huncha, but NH2 will get converted to NC, and this will give unpleasant smell, okay. And byproduct ma KCl and water, it is like needed, not needed. So main product said don't forget to write, okay. Again, CH3 is CH2, then CH2, then NH2. So when you treat it with chloroform, potassium hydroxide, then what is the product? Okay, heat गर्छ, product के हुन्छ, this NH2 group will get converted to, nothing will change, but this NH2 will get converted to NC. So product is benzene ring, then CH2, CH2, and NH2 will convert it to NC. So you will get is isocyanide. Okay, so this is the last reactions. Okay, now this is a coupling reaction, aziditis. So this is again used in identifying whether your compound is phenol or aniline. So this is again going to be used in distinguishing your functional groups. Okay, now coupling reactions ma, so what we are going to use is like again the diazonium salt. Okay, diazonium salt react garsa, then this salt is treated with phenol. So phenol sanga treat garda what happen is, this one can be treated with phenol, this can be treated with aniline, and we are going to get is different colored dye. So त्यो dye के हुन्छ भन्दा that dye is called azo dye and it have characteristic color. So यहाँबाट, so again this is diazonium salt and this one is phenol. Okay, so किन मैले यसरी बनाएको भन्दा because you will get is a compound where your N will form bond, okay, with carbon at para position. Okay, sir. So what we are going to get is like benzene ring, then this N2, okay, so N double bond and N, and it will form bond at para position with phenol OH. So this is the product when diazonium salt is, okay, treated with your this phenol. Now what is the name of this compound is, so the name of this compound, okay, so this one is ortho meta and para. The name of this compound is para ma ke cha, hydroxy, okay, then this is azobenzene. So the name of this compound is para-hydroxy azobenzene, and it will have orange color. So this will form whenever, okay, this diazonium salt is treated with phenol. It will form orange dye due to formation of para-hydroxyazobenzene. Again, same, your diazonium salt. Diazonium salt is your N2 plus Cl minus. So this again reacts with aniline and form compound, same type of compound. So what happen is para hydrogen and Cl group, okay, will eliminate as HCl and will get product benzene ring, then N2. So N double bond, and again benzene ring at para position you will get is NH2. Now what is the name of this compound? Again this is NH2 at para. So para amino then azobenzene, okay, and this will give a yellow dye. So whenever your diazonium salt with any with your compound, if it is giving orange dye, so that compound is phenol, we can infer, right? And whenever your compound give yellow dye with diazonium salt due to formation of para amino azobenzene, that particular compound is aniline. So this is like we can identify whether the compound is phenol, aniline, okay, or using this reaction. Phenolic OH group, even if your compound have phenolic OH group like timarko beta naphthol, okay, 2-naphthol. So again that contain phenolic OH group, and that will again react with diazonium salt to give orange dye. So this reaction is for your phenolic compound containing phenolic OH group, okay. Thank you all.